5 hours, and who can do it less than by haughty Celia spent in dress, and the goddess from her chamber issues arrayed in lace brocade and tissues. Strephon, who from the room was void, and Betty otherwise employed, stole in and took a strict survey of all the litter as it lay, whereof, to make the matter clear, an inventory follows here. And first her dirty smock appeared beneath the armpits well besmeared. Strephon the rogue displayed it wide, and turned it round on every side. On such a point few words are best, and Strephon bids discuss the rest, but swears how damnably the men lie, in calling Celia sweet and cleanly. Now listen while he next procures the various combs of various uses, filled up with dirt so closely fixed, no brush could force the way betwixt. A paste of composition rare, sweat, dandruff, powder, lead, and hair, a forehead cloth with oil upon it, to smooth the wrinkles on her front, her alum flowers to stop the steams exhaled from unsavory streams. The night gloves made of Tripsy's hide, bequeathed by Tipsy when she died with puppy water, beauty's help, distilled from Chipsy's darling whelp, her galley pots and vials placed with filed, some filled with washes, some with paste, some with pot and paints and slops, and ointments good for scabby chops. Hard by a filthy basin stands, foul with scouring of her hands. The basin takes whatever comes, the scrapings of her teeth and gums, a nasty compound of all hues, for here she spits and here she spews. But oh, it turned poor Strephon's bowels, and he beheld and smelled the towels, begum, bemattered, and beslimed with dirt and sweat and earwax grime. No object Strephon's eye escapes, for your petticoats and frowsy heaps, nor be handkerchiefs forgot all varnished o'er with snuff and snot. The stockings, why should I expose, stained with marks of stinking toes, or greasy coifs and pinners reeking, which Celia slept at least a week in. A pair of tweezers next he found to pluck her brows and arches round, or hairs that sink the forehead low, or on her chin like bristles grow. The virtues we must not let pass of Celia's magnifying glass, when frightened Strephon cast his eye, and it showed the visage of a giant, a glass that can to sight disclose the smallest worm in Celia's nose, and faintly direct her nail to squeeze it out from head to tail. For catch it nicely by the head, it must come out alive or dead. Why, Strephon, will you tell the rest, and must not needs describe the chest? That careless wench, no creature warned her to move it out from yonder corner, but leave it standing in full sight for you to exercise your spite. For Strephon ventured to look in, resolved to go through thick and thin. He lifts the lid, there needs no more. He smelled it from the time before. He still was comforted to find that hope at last remained behind, so Strephon, lifting up the lid to view what in the chest was hid, the vapors flew from the vent, but Strephon, cautious, never meant the bottom of the pan to grope and foul his hands in search of hope. Oh, never may such vile machine be once in Celia's chamber seen, or may she better learn to keep those secrets of the hoary deep. So things which must not be expressed, when plumped into the reeking chest, send up an excremental smell to taint the parts from whence they fell. The petticoats and gown perfume, which waft a stink round every room, thus finishing the grand survey, disgusted, Strephon stroll away, repeating in his amorous fits, oh, Celia, 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 shits! But vengeance goddess, and never sleeping, shoot punish Strephon for his peeping. His foul imagination links each dame he sees with all her stinks, and if unsavory odors fly, convinced that a lady standing by all women his description fits, and both ideas jump like his wits. But vicious fancy coupled fast, and still appearing in contrast, I pity wretched Strephon, blind to all the charms of female kind. Should I, the queen of love, refuse, because she rose from stinking ooze? To him that looks behind